Yo, what's going up guys, it is me, Ryan, subscribe back to you with a brand new video. Today we have part 2 and maybe the final part. If I do finish this early, the platform, I'll probably do the house today, so it'll be one part. So just before I start guys, if you didn't build the house, the main structure that we're gonna start a build on, I already have the tutorial on it on my channel. And without further ado guys, let's get right into the blocks. Okay guys, so for block you'll need some block of quartz, blue concrete, white wall, packed ice, and a spruce door. And that's all we need just to build the platform. So guys, before I start any part of the video that I think I'm going a little bit too fast, you can always feel free to pause the video or rewind. Without further ado, let's get right into this. So we want to start out with a block of quartz going like this. That we want to start out on the roof. We want to start on the top left hand corner, so on the back right here. You want to skip these 3 blocks on the left, starting from here. So 1, 2, 3. Should be on this 4th one. I'm going to place a block of quartz on top of it. Pause the video if you need to. You can see how it should look like. And then go to the left of that by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be a 3 block spacing. Do an uplift diagonal. Go to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do an uplift diagonal. You leave a spacing of 1. And in that spacing of 1 you can place your spruce door. To the left of that spruce door add 3 quartz. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Connect it back. So it should look like this. And then you want to fill in 2 rows on top of it with your block of quartz. So you just want to add 2 rows on top of it. It's really easy, but the tricky part is the tube. And I'm gonna have to memorize how the pattern goes, because I really don't have a pattern for it. So after you've done 2 rows on top of them, it should look like this. And then in the corners from the inside add a block of quartz. And it should look like this. And that's the tube really done. And now I just want to grab the the plans for this tube, and I'll be right back when I got it. So guys, for this tube it's really tricky, but if you follow me, it should be really easy. So for this part we're gonna need some white wall and blue concrete and some packed ice. And the way I'm gonna do this to make it easier on myself, excuse me, I'm gonna do the front side of the tube. I'm gonna do them in 4 pieces: the back, the right, the left, and the front, and individual pieces. So without further ado, you want to start on the front side, right here. Do you see where I have this block of quartz on the inside? You want to add an upright diagonal. Go to the right by 2. I'm gonna back up for you guys to see. It should look like this. And then starting from left to right, you want to do 1 white, 2 blue. Should look like this. Go back to the left, 2 red, 2 white, 1 blue. It should look like this. And then do 3 rows of white wall on top of it. Should look like this. Now going from left to right, I want to do 2 blue, 1 white. Go back to the left, 1 blue, 1 packed ice, 1 blue. Do the exact same thing for the next row. Go back to the left, 1 white, 2 white, 1 white, 2 blue. Okay, so let's back up for you guys to see. It should look like this. And then going from left to right, you want to do 4 rows of white wall. It should look like this. Now going from left to right, you want to do 2 blue, 1 white. Go back to the left, 1 blue, 1 packed ice, 1 blue. Copy that row 1 more time. Go back to the left, 1 white, 2 blue. It should look like this. If you want to count it out, it should be 18 blocks going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So guys, that's the front side complete, and now we want to go to the right side. Let me just grab out my plans. Okay guys, so apparently do not have plans for the right side, so I'll be right back when I've got those. So guys, so now we are on the right side of our tube. And what we want to do is go back down and start from this block on the left, do an upright diagonal, go to the right by 1, and then a white. So pause the video right now, so 2 blue, 1 white. Go back to the left, you want to do 2 rows of blue on top of it. Go back to the left, do 1 blue, 1 white, 2 blue. It should look like this. And then do 4 rows of white wool on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to do 2 blue, 1 white, and then 2 rows of blue. Should look like this. And then go back to the left, 1 white, 2 blue. It should look like this. And then do 4 rows of white. It should look like this. And to end this up, go back to the left on the top, 2 blue, 1 white, and then 3 blue. Boom, that's the right side of the tube complete, guys. And now I'm gonna need to take plans for the back, because guys, how I do this, I do one side just to not get confused because they're not identical. So I'm gonna get plans for the back side and I'll be right back. So guys, now we're on the back side of the tube, and all we want to do is do a upright diagonal from here, go to the right by 2. It should look like this with your white wool, and then do a row on top of it with your white. Now go back to the left, you want to do 2 blue, 1 white. Should look like this. 2 rows of blue on top of it. Should look like this. Go back to the left, 1 white, 2 blue. It should look like this. And then do 4 rows of white wool on top of it. Should look like this. And then do 1 blue, 2 white, and then do 2 rows of blue on top of it. And then from the left you want to do 1 white, 2 blue. Should look like this. Finally add 4 rows of white wool on top of it, and that should be the back side of the tube complete. And now guys, all we need to do, actually this here we have this one, just add 1 to the right of it. So pause the video right now if you need to, real quick. And now guys, to finish this, we're gonna get the plans for the right side and then I'll be done. So guys, we're on the left side, the final side. All we want to do is connect these diagonally with our white wool. It should look like this. On top of that, add 3 rows of white. And guys, before I should have said this earlier, but it doesn't really matter. If you want to change the white wool with quartz or anything, be my guest. So after you've done those 3 rows, it should be 4, counting the 4th row. And then start from left to right, you want to do 2 blue, 1 white. It should look like this. And then do 2 rows of blue. Then go back to the left, 1 white, 2 blue. It should look like this. And then add 4 rows of white wool on top of it. It should look like this. Now going from left to right, I want to do 2 blue, 1 white, and then add 2 rows of blue on top of it. To finish this off guys, all you want to do is add 1 white, 2 blue, and then 2 rows of white wool on top of it. And guys, that's the tube complete, the hardest part of this tutorial. So guys, now we're gonna do the platform. I know there's a lot of cuts in this tutorial, but guys, bear with me. We're gonna finish this whole house today, and the rocket van is gonna be the next tutorial, so let's get into that. So guys, now we're gonna build the platform that's holding up their house. And to do that, you'll need some blue concrete, and blue concrete only. Not blue concrete, but you can use lapis lazuli or some blue wool, but I went with concrete because it's the smoothest. And all you want to do is like add a row diagonally coming outwards from the top. I'll give you a bird's eye view on what I'm doing, but it should be really easy when I show you it from a bird's eye view. Okay, let's add the diagonal, and it should look like this. Pause the video right now if you need to, and then add a row on top of it with your blue. Boom. And then do that one more time, one block diagonal outwards. And we're almost done, guys. And the platform is really easy. I like when I was gone like for I think a week now or 6 days, I'm not really sure. I've been thinking, how am I gonna make the tube? How am I gonna make the tube? And then I just had this thought in my mind just before I started recording. I thought, why don't I do the sides by themselves? But guys, after you're done, I'll give you a bird's eye view. It should look like this. And now, guys, pay attention. You want to come to the front side where we have this ice. That's the front. You want to find the middle block from that last row that I just made. So this is the front block. Starting from here, doing diagonal going upwards and outwards, if you know what I mean. It should look like this. And then go to the front by 3, I'm sorry. So add 3 blocks going to the front. So 1, 2, 3. This is gonna make it easy for us just to connect the, what is it called, the sides together. And now we want to go to the left side, exact same thing, add a diagonal outwards, and then add 5 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should look like this. So it should be 6, 4. We want to go to the back. Okay, let me just get my plans. On the back, you want to do an upright diagonal coming back, and then add 4 to the back of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the right side, do an upright diagonal, go to the right by 5. And this is how it should look like now, guys. And real quick, I'm gonna need to get my plans real quick, guys, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is how it should look like. I'm gonna give you a bird's eye view real quick. And now we want to go to the front side. From here, starting from this last block on the front, we want to go to the left and right by 5. So go to the right by 5, to the left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 11 blocks in total. And now we want to go to the right side and go to the left and right by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the right side complete. Let's go to the back. We want to add 4 going to the left and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the left side. Exact same thing on the right side. Go to the left by 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they should look like T's right now, guys. And now all we want to do is connect them with diagonals. So I'm gonna connect them with diagonals, and then you should see how it should look like. Okay. This part is really easy, but it's really hard to explain. So all I'm really doing is connecting them with diagonals, and then you can pause the video when I'm giving a bird's eye view, just so you can see how it would look like. And finally, this is a bird's eye view on it, guys, so pause the video if you want to right now. And now what you want to do, guys, I'm gonna just connect these in the middle, just to show you what should be filled in and what shouldn't be filled in. So we want to give a bird's eye view and fill in these 4 triangles or emerald shape with your blue concrete, and I'll be right back when I'm done filling it in. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so one quick mistake was happened. So all I did is added these bars. As you can see, there are 1 block spacing in between all of them. They go up 4, so counting the first block, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all you want to do is connect them, because my camera stopped recording and I didn't really feel like breaking all of this and then redoing it. So there are 1 block space in between all of them. and they're connected with this diagonals at the top, and they're 4 blocks tall. So guys, now we're gonna build the house, and to do that you're gonna need some brown concrete, okay, the planks, ice, block of quartz, okay, the wood stairs, and red wool. So guys, and a tripwire hook. So guys, I'm gonna add these blocks, and then I'll give you a bird's eye view on it, and then you can see how it should look like. I'm sorry guys, my sister just came in. So guys, all we need, you already know what we need. So I'm gonna give you a bird's eye view. It should look like this. They're 3 blocks apart, and on the 4th one we're gonna add a brown. I'm gonna break this just real quick, just I don't wanna confuse you. So 3 blocks from this top left side, and on the 4th one add a brown. To the right of it, with your acacia planks, you wanna add 4 acacia planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 brown, a spacing of 3. On the 4th one add a brown. 2 acacia, 1 brown, so it should be 3 blocks on this side also. I'm gonna pause the video right now. Copy that row one more time. Okay, it should look like this. Going back to the left, you wanna add 6 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A spacing of 3. 4 brown. It should look like this. Go back to the left. 1 brown. 4 acacia. 1 brown. Spacing of 3. 1 brown. 2 acacia. 1 brown. Should look like this. Go back to the left. 1 brown. 1 acacia. 2 ice. 1 acacia. 1 brown. A spacing of 3. 1 acacia, 1 brown, 2 acacia, 1 brown. Copy that row one more time. Okay. Okay, it should look like this. Finally, you wanna add 1 brown, 4 acacia, 1 brown, spacing of 3. Actually, do you see with this brown that we have? Extend it to the right by 4, so it should add the doorway. 2 acacia, 1 brown. It should look like this. Finally, 1 brown. Go all the way to the right until there's last brown. Add an acacia. I don't really know how much that is, but you want to connect it. And then do a full row of brown wool. Not brown wool, but concrete. And if you want to use brown wool, it's okay. So it should look like this. And do you see where we have this like door area? You want to do 1 block behind of it. You want to add 3 rows of block of quartz. It should look like this. Now going from left to right, you want to do 1 quartz, 1 ice, 1 quartz. Copy that one more time. And then the final one, add a quartz. And then add a tripwire hook in this spacing right here. So guys, the camera is freaking out, so I'll pause the video right now and I'll be right. I'm sorry guys, but I don't know what happened to the camera. So we did this last part, so now we're gonna start shaping up the roof. And all we wanna do is going from left to right. You wanna do 1 brown, 4 acacia, 1 brown, 1 acacia, 1 brown, 4 acacia, 1 brown. Should look like this. Go back to the left. Okay, so do 1 brown, 3 acacia, 1 brown, 3 acacia, 1 brown, 3 acacia, 1 brown. Should look like this. Go back to the left. Do 1 brown, 2 acacia, 1 brown, 5 acacia, 1 brown, 2 acacia, 1 brown. Should look like this. Go back to the left, skip this first block, do 2 acacia, and then you wanna do 7 acacia. So 2 brown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 acacia, 2 brown. Okay. So I'm just gonna double check real quick. So yeah, the glass does start here. So you wanna break out the 3 middle blocks, guys. I'm sorry. So break out the 3 middle blocks. So it should be 2 brown, 2 acacia, and then add these stairs come inwards like this. It should look like this. Then go back to the left. You wanna skip this first block, add 1 brown on the second one. And then you wanna do 2 brown, 2 acacia, I'm sorry. Leave a spacing of 3. 2 acacia, 1 brown. Should look like this. Go back to the left. Do leave this first block, add a brown, and then an acacia, an upside down stair facing inwards, spacing of 1. Actually, leave a spacing of 2, and then an acacia, a brown, and then go back here, do the upside down stair. It should look like this. Now go back to the left, 1 brown, 3 acacia, 1 brown. Then go back to the left, skip this first block. So all we're gonna do now is skip blocks, guys. So we wanna skip this first block. 1 brown, 1 acacia, 1 brown. And real quick, this here we have these browns. You wanna do an up left diagonal and an upright diagonal, and 3 acacia in the middle. It should look like this. Go back to the left, skip this first block, 1 brown, 1 acacia, 1 brown, and on the top block of acacia add a brown. It should look like this. Pause the video if you need to now, guys. All I'm gonna do is go behind the stairs where I have that opening, place glass to add our window, because I have a circular window, so it should look like this. And guys, all we need to do is the sides, and I'll get my plans for that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now after you're done with the front, now we want to go to the right or left side. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be copying on the other side. I'm going to start on the left side, starting from this brown. You want to go to the left by 6 with your acacia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 brown. It should look like this. Copy that row 1 more time. And then add a row of brown on top of it. Should look like this. Now guys, you want to go back to the left. You want to add 1 brown, and then 1 acacia, and then 4 brown, 1 acacia. Go back to the left, 1 brown, 1 acacia, 1 brown, 2 ice, 1 brown, 1 acacia. It should look like this. And then copy that row 4 more times. So I'm gonna just do this real quick. Do that exact same thing 4 more times. It should look like this. And now go back to the left. You wanna do, did we do, yeah, okay, so you wanna do 1 brown, 1 acacia, 4 brown, 1 acacia, then a row of acacia, actually a brown and then a row of acacia, and then finally a row of brown. I'm gonna back up for you guys to see. It should look like this. Go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. This is the easiest way I find to copy the other side. Okay, so now I'm doing the acacia, the brown, do this. I'm just copying it the easy way. Okay, and then I do this, and then do the ice, and we're almost done. And that's the left and right side complete, guys. Now I just need to get my plans out for the back. Actually, I do not need plans, so yeah, all we want to do is to connect the browns together with acacia. It should look like this, and then add 1 row on top of it with your acacia, and then a row of brown on top of it. So I'm gonna back up for you guys to see. It should look like this. And now going from left to right. Actually, I want to add one more row of a cage on top of it. So it should look like this. Excuse me. And then go back to the left. You want to do 6 acacia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 ice. 2 acacia. Copy that row 2 more times. I'm gonna do the acacia real quick. Okay, so it should look like this. And then add a row of acacia on top of it. Excuse me. And then add a row of brown on top of it. And now guys, all you want to do is copy the front. So it's really easy. So I'm gonna do that right now because I'll show you how it should look like, but you should know how it will be because you're just essentially looking at the front. And this part, the house is really easy. I'm so glad that I did it in one part. So I'm just doing this right now, then doing the diagonals. Okay, so that's the brown complete. And now you wanna do the acacia. Okay. Let's do these. So I'm sorry, really quiet, guys, because I'm just focusing on the placements, because this is a little bit tricky where we have this window. And now let's go back here, add our glass. Okay. And that's the back side complete, guys. And now all we want to do is with our red wool, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do it, and then you guys can pause the video and then you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it should look like this, guys, what I'm doing. Slow down the video if you need to, but I'm gonna do this part and then you can just do it. So it should look like this, and then you just want to fill in, and I'll fill that in and I'll be right back. So guys, after you're done filling it in, it should look like this, and we're almost done, guys. So the final detail that we want to do, we want to go to the front side. Do you see where I have this row of brown? You want to find the middle block, place a iron frame, and then add a torch to the wall. And then in the item frame, add a gold block. And that's it, guys. I can finally say it. That's the breadwinners house complete, guys. All we have next to do is the rocket van, and I'll do that in a separate tutorial. So, guys, if you did enjoy this long excruciating, I'm sorry I left you waiting for a long time, but guys, I hope you forgive me, and I hope you leave a like on the house because it was really easy to make. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you'd love to see me do next. It's been me on RCScraft. Peace.